teachers. The pre-designed Lab4Physics experiments are inspired by real-life examples. For the past 5 years, we've been working hard to develop and improve science education in the world. We have realized that in order for students to be able to effectively conduct experiments in the classroom, they need to live the experience and go through a set of steps. Based on inquiry, we propose the following steps: think, build, measure, analyze, and conclude. The objective of the first step, which we refer to as think, is to present the students with a real-life example that serves as a motivation for carrying out the experiment. Then we ask students to tackle or hypothesize a question to think about. In the second step, which we call build, students are tasked with building their own experimental setup, which will allow them to take measurements. At this step or stage, they should also define their roles within their collaborative team, which is generally made up of 3 students. The third step, called measure, asks students to use the tools from the Lab4Physics app to carry out 1 or 2 or more measurements. The objective of the fourth step, analyze, is to pose questions based on the observations and results from the measurement that were done in the previous step. The final step, which we refer to as conclude, is where the students return to the initial question and do some exercises that encourage metacognition. These steps are included in the experiments in our app that are also in the documents inside the teacher portal. Now, how is the latter structured in the experiments inside the app? We go through an experiment and we can find the think step in the profile here, where we see the motivation and the question to think about. In the following screens, we see the other steps in detail. If we enter into the teacher portal and look for an experiment, we will see that the lab report and the teacher instructions are also organized and structured in this way. We invite you to discover all the pre-designed experiments in Lab4Physics.